Hey guys, welcome to another video. It's been long since I posted a video on this channel. So I'm back again, giving an introduction of myself. I'm Chirag, a fourth year undergrad at BIT Vellore, uh, pursuing electronics and instrumentation. And I'm currently working as well at one of the big fours, PwC India. Here in this video, I'd love to share you my journey overall that was not very easy, and it was a pretty hard journey reaching at this point of this stage where I'm interning at PwC. So let me give you the flashback. Let me give you how it all started, how the journey started, and how I ended up here. So basically, in VIT, we have two categories of companies usually, apart from the mass recruiters, which is Dream and Super. So Dream companies are the companies that offer a package or a CTC below 10 lakhs, usually around 5 to 10 lakhs, and Super Dreams which offer a package above 10 lakhs. And PwC lies in the Super Dream category of companies. But PwC was not my first job, if I had to tell you. The job first that I was accepted into or recruited for was as an operations engineer in a company called Delta Electronics. So Delta Electronics, if I give you an overview about Delta Electronics, it's a manufacturing company, core company based in Taiwan, which usually deals with power supplies and EV infrastructure. And yeah, the CTC of this company was around 5 to 6 lakhs, I suppose. I don't quite remember. And it also offered an internship. But then the tough part started of my journey, which was very hard. I couldn't sit for the next 34 companies because it gave me a tag of non-eligibility. Now, why is that? Because VIT has this rule that if I get a company, a dream company, which gives me an internship as well as a full-time role, I'm eligible to sit in super dream companies that only offer a full-time role. Now, the tricky part about this is that all the companies, the 34 companies that came, which gave me a non-eligibility tag, offered an internship as well as a full-time role, and hence I was not at all eligible to sit. And this basically made me pretty sad, disheartened that okay, I'm not even eligible, nor I could apply for any of these companies. But with time, months passed, and the 35th company that came was PwC India, and I was pretty amazed and happy that it only provided me a full-time role. At first, I was a bit sad too because I didn't want to do a capstone project for 6 months and then work full-time. I wanted to intern as well as do a full-time. But I was extremely happy because I was at least eligible to apply for this company. So the 35th company I applied was PwC India. The round one happened online. All the rounds basically happened online. It had 4 rounds. So the first round was aptitude as well as English, which I cleared, which happened almost few weeks after the PwC recruitments opened. And then after I got selected, round 2, 3, 4, all of these rounds happened in one single day from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. So 13 hours, 3 rounds got done. So I've jotted down about the rounds. So the round 2 was basically the interviewer asked me about my resume as well as projects. Round 3 was based on more advanced projects that I had done, research that I had performed, and technical, basically coding and analytical reasoning, logical reasoning, and all those things. Round 4 basically ended on a group discussion, the HR round. So this was all the 4 rounds that happened. Talking about the job profile that I applied to was for technical consultant in the advisory domain of PwC. So the skill set that they expected from us was basic coding, at least in Python, C, C++, Java, or any language for that matter. Should have great analytical and logical reasoning, have good communication, be a good communicator with the team. And to my luck and happiness, I cleared PwC, and yeah, I was selected for the full-time role. I was recruited for it. So it was a great journey, but with a lot of obstacles that basically made me ineligible for 34 companies. But I would love to talk to you about the journey that I spent during those few months. Even though I was pretty sad and disheartened, I didn't stop myself from moving forward. The things that I basically did and would love you guys to also do and focus on is basically building your skill set depending on roles. I also try exploring new things, try exploring new domains, and also talking to your seniors and friends. During those 3 months period where I was not allowed to sit for any other companies, I tried growing in my skill set, trying to frame my resume, trying to make it better, talking to other friends who sat in interviews and asking them what the interview basically expected from them, what kind of questions they asked, and how the interview did. And that's how I started preparing. I also tried to reframe my resume in a more professional fashion, tried gaining more professional skills, tried communicating, tried talking to a couple of my friends so that I could communicate better during the interview. Also, one thing that I noticed that all my friends also told me, as well as I noticed in my interview, that they would love you to work in a fast-paced environment, think pretty fast and answer accurately. Because in round 3, I was given logical questions which I had to think of an answer within a minute and give it accurately without any hesitation. So that's what the interviewer expects from you, as well as would like you to explain things properly so that you could work better in a team. Talking about the salary that PwC is offering me, as I said, it's a super dream company, so it's around in the 10 lakh range. So yeah, that's the salary. Talking about the location, I'm currently interning at Mumbai. The only thing I'm finding it tough is the temperature around me, because I'm from Bangalore, which has a pleasant weather. Right now I'm in Mumbai, which is pretty hot, so yeah, I'm trying to adjust here. And yeah, now you might be having a question that, okay, I said that, so I was only eligible in full-time roles, but how did I end up with an intern too, along with the full-time? So basically, I was offered a full-time recruitment role itself, but after a few months, I got a mail from PwC stating that they are offering internships as well to technical consultants. But this was not there in the recruitment criteria, but they are offering it as well. So that's the reason I was lucky enough to get an interview, get a paid interview for 6 months. And also I didn't do my capstone project, but I'm writing an internship thesis by doing an internship here, an industrial internship. So yeah, I was pretty lucky, I would say, that I got an internship as well, along with a full-time. So overall, I would say the journey was very hard, sometimes sad it was, but yeah, try achieving a lot more from the journey, try obtaining more from the journey, try developing yourself, building yourself, making yourself more fit to the professional industry, having a good professional expertise, trying to communicate with your friends, talk to them, get an understanding what type of questions they expect you to answer, what kind of skills they expect you. And yeah, I would say try doing all this before you sit or apply for any company, because I would feel that once you do this and move forward, the interview process will become very easy. You won't hesitate, nor you'll feel nervous. Yeah, so that's it. This was my journey from Delta, getting rejected or not rejected, getting an uneligibility tag for 34 companies not allowing me to sit, and ending up in one of the big fours, that is PwC India. So I'll also, any questions, any queries that you would like me to address, please put it down in the comment section below. I will address each and every query. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Take care.